Here from the Big Island. He served in, matter of fact, he's stationed over on the Big Island, and he's here tonight. This is the first time we've had him through here, but he's done comedy clubs throughout the islands here. Please welcome to the stage, Campbell Shaw.
How the bean snaps y'all doing? Y'all having a good time? Hey now, English is my second language, if you hadn't already figured that out. People in England speak English. I live in America, by God, I speak American. How's that for you? Actually, I speak Texan. Anybody out there from Texas? Yeah. Oh, good. All right, the rest of y'all, if you have a hard time understanding me, go over here by this table. They'll translate for me. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Y'all good people. You know, one thing I like about Hawaii is when you ask for directions, they're short, to the point, and they're easy to follow. They even got mile markers out there. What a heck of an idea. They ain't got them where I come from. You see, you go to my hometown and you ask for directions, it takes forever to get them because they're going to tell you a story about every turn you got to make. Am I right? Yeah. And if it's more than walking distance, they're going to tell you you can't get there from here. Now, last time I went home, I asked a fella for directions, and these are actual directions I was given. This old fella said, "Oh, son, you can't get there from here. You see, what you got to do is you got to get in your truck and drive down Chunder to the store. They got a sale on beer and bullets in there. You might want to get some before they run out." Now, if you turn on that road there and go 39 fence posts down, turn left. Now, follow that road all the way down where Uncle Ned's house used to be. It burnt down in 1964. Poor fella fell asleep with a cigarette in his hand. It's a wonder he got out there alive, bless his heart. Burnt that place plumb to the ground. You're going to turn right. Now go down to the old oak tree, got struck by lightning a few years ago. That's a shame too, that was a beautiful oak tree. Had big limbs and lots of shade. Kids used to swing on the tire swing under there all the time. You're going to turn left. Now just follow it all the way down, it'll take you right to it, you can't miss it. So I told him, I said, "So I can get there from here?" He said, "No, stupid, didn't you hear me? I said, you got to get in your truck and drive down Chunder to the store. Then you can get there from there." All right, whatever. Hey, I've got a cousin now. I tell you, he's dumber than a bag of buttholes, man. I tell you, that boy ain't smart at all. And I went over to his house, and he had these two long wires stretched out across his yard. And he had 3 inches on one end skint down to the copper, and then he had about 6 feet on the other end skint down to the copper. Had some string tied to those ends and then some bricks tied to those strings. I walked up to him, I said, "Hey, cuz, what you up to?" He goes, "Oh, hey, Tom, how you doing?" He said, "You know, the dang power company cut off my electricity because I didn't pay my stupid light bill. Pulled my meter right out the box." Well, the joke's on them. I know there's power up there in them lines on that pole over there. You see, I'm going to throw my wires over them power lines, and I'm going to plug that other end in my meter box. I'm going to get me some free electricity. Screw that light company and their electric bill. I said, "Well, you sure that's going to work? That don't sound too safe." He goes, "Yeah, it's going to work. I done thought it all the way through, drew it out and everything. Here, hold my beer while I get my wires over them power lines." Well, he eventually got them wires over them power lines. He grabbed the other end of them wires and walked over to his meter box, and he went to plug them in, and zap! Boy, there's a flash of light. He went flying through the air about 10 feet, landed out there in the grass, stiff as a board. Had smoke coming out the bottom of his boots. I went over to him, I reached down there, I slapped him a few times, see if he had any life left in him. He opened one eye up. He said, "Is that you, God?" I said, "No, man, it's your cousin Tom. You almost died." He said, "Well, did it work? Did I get some electricity?" I said, "Yeah, you got some electricity all right, right up your butt." "You stupid idiot, you better leave that stuff alone." Hey, now, I'm still in the Army. I've been in the Army a few summers. And my first duty station was Fort Polk, Louisiana. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Boy, I tell you, that's back in the middle of nowhere down there in Louisiana. Well, my company commander, he had a hair lip, and it was funny listening to him talk to us. All we could do was keep him laughing. But when they passed the seatbelt law down there, he's going to tell us about it before he turns us loose for the weekend. He said, "I mean, now when you go out this weekend, you better wear your wheat welt. It's the law. You don't wear your wheat welt, the police going to give you a wicket. Now don't drink and drive. That's against the law too. You drink and drive, the police going to wish you. Now be very, very safe. I will see you on one day." I said, "Well, I hope to see him again one day too." I better figure out what a wheat welt is. I don't want to get one of them wickets. That can't be good, whatever that is. Now, I'm a sergeant major in the Army. Believe it or not, I'm probably the only sergeant major in the Army that does stand-up comedy. Now, I used to work for a 2-star general for the Center for Initial Military Training, which governed all the initial entry training coming into the Army. And I worked for a 2-star called his name was Major General Ridge. And we was down there in South Carolina at Fort Jackson, and we was going to eat lunch. Some of the privates going through basic training down there. So we go to the mess hall, and we sit down with these privates, and I asked one of them, I said, "Hey, son, where are you from?" He said, "Oh, I'm from Alabama, drill sergeant." I said, "All right, now I know I got a drill sergeant badge on, and I used to be a drill sergeant. I'm a sergeant major now." He said, "Oh, I'm sorry, sergeant major." I said, "So what do you plan on doing in the Army?" He goes, "I want to be a drill sergeant, sergeant major." I said, "Well, now we don't just let anybody be a drill sergeant. But if you work real hard, maybe one day you can be a drill sergeant." Well, that private looked over at General Ridge. He said, "Are you a drill sergeant?" General Ridge said, "No, son, I'm the commanding general for the Center for Initial Military Training." That private looked up at him and said, "Well, if you work real hard, maybe one day you can be a drill sergeant too." I looked over General Ridge, I said, "Sir, don't ever forget that. Nobody outranks a drill sergeant, not even a 2-star general." All right, that's all I got. You folks have been really great.